Hey SnowRunner fans, in this video I'm going to demonstrate the Con 39 Marshall. This little truck isn't one that you see a lot of videos made about, at least I haven't. And I guess there's a couple reasons for that. First one is it's an add-on, so it'll cost you about the same as a couple cups of coffee, I guess. Does in my neighborhood, more or less. But there's more to it than that. Although you have to pay for this because it's an add-on, it's a relatively, I hate to say it, but useless truck in the game. Number one, it has a non-existent gas tank, really, 40 liters. And when it's going all out, it's going over 4 liters a minute, so you're lucky if you get 10 minutes out of it. That might not be so bad if you could haul along some extra fuel, but it also won't accept any trailers at all. Now, that said, unless you've never had coffee before and you drink down those 2 cups right away and get a wicked caffeine buzz, you're definitely going to have more fun with this little truck than you will with the 2 cups of coffee. Although it isn't necessarily useful on missions, it can be a real blast to drive. You just saw it go through the first bog in probably relatively record time compared to some of the other bigger trucks. Now, I put it down into, again, my favorite playground, which is the quarry near Smithville Dam. Ooh, police just went by. The quarry near Smithville Dam, and I decided to try using my Thrustmaster 150. This is a T150, sorry. And it was a lot of fun, but this little truck bounces around like crazy, and with its antics moving the wheel around on me and my upcoming shoulder surgery in about 6 weeks, my shoulder just really couldn't take too much of it, so about halfway through I had to give up and go back to the joystick. But I gotta tell you, it was a lot of fun. And even with the joystick, I mean, this little truck is just a blast. Keep an eye on it. Every once in a while it looks like it's going to tip over, or flip over for that matter, because every time it hits a rock it just launches itself. But it does not flip. I don't know if it's the big tires. The big tires obviously are what help it bounce. But I don't know if it's the big tires and the wide spacing, but this little truck is just built to go anywhere. You'll see what I'm talking about. We'll take it through the rest of the quarry here and take it through my favorite shortcut. No problems whatsoever, other than the bounciness and the fact that I'm down about half a tank of gas. Other than that, everything's great. Look at this thing. Makes you want to try one out in real life. It'd be more fun than go-karting. Well, almost as much fun as go-karting. Just as my shoulder got a little more tired over a couple of minutes, got a little more difficult for me to control, and eventually I had to give it up and go back to the joystick. But that said, I was still having a blast with this little truck. If it won't go through something, it'll go over it. If it won't go over it, it'll go through it. At least that's the impression I have from it. Now watch it go up this hill to get out of the quarry. This is a laugh. Watch this go. Like, keeps trying to pull wheelies as it goes up the hill. Oh, there's that root that keeps attacking me on the way down and on the way up out of the quarry. There's one weird magical route. Okay, here we are, halfway up now. We're just at the final hill to get up out of the quarry. Back up onto the street. Look at it. Pulls wheelies every time it hits something. And boom, here we go. We're out. Now at this point I usually take the trucks out to the Yukon and have them go through some of the wicked currents that the rivers exhibit there. But there's just no way that I can see this little truck being able to handle that current and just be swept away in a moment. So what I decided to do instead was to take it to another one of my favorite bogs, the bigger bog in Alaska, and see what it could do here. Now my advice going through here, and you can see I've been through here and lost cargo once or twice before. My advice normally is to stick to the side, get a couple wheels up on the snowy area, and you'll be fine to go. So I follow my own advice about halfway through, maybe 2/3 of the way. And then I decide, hey, let's see what it can really do. Let's head out into the mud. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take a bit of a detour here. See about going through the really thick, deep mud. See if this little Jeep wannabe can handle it. Well, it seems to be doing it now. Not like it's breaking any records, but I gotta tell you, so many big trucks have been through here and just not been able to make it. And I've been reluctant at times to try to rescue them instead of recover them, because send a truck out to rescue another one and it gets stuck. This is one really bad bog. You can see the rear wheels up past the axle now on this little Jeep. But it's still going like a trooper. Yeah. All right. So again, about the price of 2 cups of coffee. It's an add-on, but you might like to try it. In any event, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and/or share. I'd really appreciate it. And you can always check out some of my other videos. Until next time, please stay safe, take care of yourself, and bye till then.